Okay, haven't done a Four Winds video in a bit. Weather's been absolute crap, and the last day we were on the boat, ran into a bit of a snag when we started working on the floor. So we ripped it out. And now we're going to redo the stringers and redo the floor. Transom's still good. Everything's good on the back end. And yeah, we'll update this once we have some work done.
It's not the neatest job, but it's not the worst one either.
No, it's more than adequate. We got the stringers all wrapped and resined up. Next stage is some plywood and foam.
Working on this.
1 second. So we've put in the 2 gallons of 2-pound closed cell pour foam. We didn't manage to get all the cavities. We're going to leave these 2 ones on the side separate, but we filled up the rest of them, clean them up, and we're going to put some plywood on top of that. This stuff's pretty strong.
Yeah, look.
You hit it with a hammer, it doesn't even dent. It's hard as a rock. So it's all good. Next stage you'll see some plywood on the floor. All right, we got all the plywood down. It's a good day's work. Foam was installed. Tomorrow we're gonna fiberglass and seal up all of this plywood with everything we need. And then it's on to carpet, polish, and a few other things. So we just caulked around the perimeter of the wood. Filled all the gaps in with a elastomeric caulking. Anyway, that's going to go in, prevent water leakage, and then we're going to use these strips and we're going to wrap the edges in fiberglass with resin on top of the cloth. And then we're going to get some new carpet, which we don't have yet, but we'll get to that after. As soon as this is done, I'll get that ordered. Hopefully I can get it quickly. Okay, we've used fiberglass cloth on all the joints and all on the outside edges. We've attached everything to the outside hull, sealed it down, screwed it down, we're going to let it dry. And then we're going to put a sealer coat, like a rubberized paint mixture on top of that. Then the carpet's going to go on top of that. And then the deck will never ever get wet or rot. More pictures soon. So in between all of the interior structural we've been doing, I've been spending some time on this gel coat. I was a little worried. Thought it wasn't going to come up. We may have to repaint it, but the sun's kind of getting in the shot. That's the polished section. Immediately beyond that to the left, that's the unfinished section. So I think this is more than adequate. The process we're following is a wet sand, 1000, 1500, and 2000, and followed up with a polish with a lamb's wool. So we'll show you a little bit of footage on this wet sanding. I'm pretty sure it's like watching paint dry, but I don't know if anyone actually wants to watch it, but it'll be there for you to watch. This is 1500. a lot of wax and a lot of oxidation on this. So it's going to take a lot longer than it probably would on a regular boat. Didn't get left out for God knows how long, but it's coming up. It's going to look nice. I like using my hand without a block. The sides are contoured, so it's hard to get a nice flat finish block on there. I know everybody likes to use the foam blocks, but they didn't have those in the store when I went to buy them, so this is what we're doing. Actually feel by hand the areas that are sanded smooth and the ones that aren't as good. See, the paper starts to bind up. So everything's all tidied, nice and clean. Except for this guy with his shirt off, but that's okay. We sorted out the neutral safety switch and the forward and reverse gears.
Throttle cable.
And the throttle cable.
Bilge pump.
Bilge pump. And we also...
Wire to the coil.
Wire to the coil. We also fixed this. I'm going to finish that up with some finishing, and then we'll put some paint on that. That little dent is gone. So I'm going to continue on the polishing side of things. We'll go from that to that, which I'm very happy with. It'll almost be as good as it can be.
Can I have your impact driver?
Be hard to catch us on the film, but this side is done polishing. Looks pretty good. The back turned out really nice. I thought the back was going to be the worst. What you doing?
I'm wiring a horn. Trying to sort out the spaghetti of wiring in here.
Oh. Yeah. So we're getting the horn put in. We got a fancy horn. Is it connected?
No. I'm trying to sort out where the switch goes, because everybody in their grandfather's doing it.
Nice shiny horn. It's loud. We'll get it on video in a second. So we're almost done here, actually. Some gel coat repairs, carpet, seats, Put all the upholstery back in. And we're going to go put her out on the water very, very soon. So we didn't spend a lot of time on this boat today, but we got a lot done. The gel coat looks amazing. I had no idea it would come this close. It's like a mirror. I don't know if the camera's catching it. We did a bunch of gel coating on a bunch of spider cracks. We'll sand those out in a couple days. My experience with it has been that it stays kind of rubbery for even with the catalyst itself. We stripped off pinstriping. We gel coated over the front repair here. Did more gel coating junk. And we did the horn. I'd love to play it for you, but the neighbors wouldn't like it. It's pretty loud. This might need a bit more gel coat tomorrow, or maybe later tonight. Dries pretty quick. So there's that. We put side panels in. Oh, this one over here. It's starting to look like a boat again. We fit one seat in this back flip panel. I don't know what it is. It's kind of weird, but we're gonna go with it. I'm not sure if this is the factory layout. Can't find any info on it, but and it's a mess, but that's okay. We had our nice little tent cover today because it was sunny and hot. It's good. Lots of progress. If we put some grit into this, we'll have this done next week. Good times. Alright, so we're here at the boat launch. Just kind of waiting our turn. And just want to do a quick-ish walk around. This is kind of the Skyway Lift Bridge in Hamilton. You know the boat's not done, but you just pull in? Well, I am filming, so whatever.
I say let's go down this side. Nobody's going. Let's just go.
Yeah, just let me finish. Get out of the shot. Jesus. So the gel coat turned out really nice on this. Surprisingly. It was bad. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's hope this little bad boy takes off and doesn't give us any trouble today. So, looks like we got a setback here. We have a water leak coming out of the block inside the flywheel housing cover. So we have to take the engine out to pull it apart to find out.
Because we think we got a cracked block.
We think we have a cracked block, but we don't know for sure. We were about to find out. We'll be back soon. We'll be right back. Alright, so put a frost plug back in. We sealed it all. We've got the cover plate, housing, everything back on, ready to go. We're going to lift this in, and we lubed up the spline.
Input shaft.
We lubed the shaft. So, yeah, we're going to put this on. We'll start recording again once we have it all put back together.
Can you set your camera?
Well, how long did that take us? Well, we've put good oil in it.
It sounds a little flattery, doesn't it?
A little what?
Flattery?
Need the valves adjusted. sounds like exhaust, really. No, it's not exhaust.
Whatever. Fucking fine.
For 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon, we managed to pull this engine out, fix a frost plug, put it back in, get it back up in running order. Not finished, but running order, which is going to really help us next week. Das ist good, yeah, it's a good day. Had it out on the water. All the mechanicals seem to be good.
Throw some Lucas in it.
Probably could use it. That sat for a while, right? What more do you want? Has it got good throttle response?
This should pull that button in. This one doesn't do it. It's supposed to get the throttle without putting it in gear, but this one doesn't seem to have it.
It says it right on the button, on the top of the shifter. So after an epic day today, we took this out for a shakedown. And as we were going, we had developed a major water leak in the engine, a bilge filled with water. We thought, uh-oh, maybe a cracked block. Turns out it wasn't. It was a frost plug. So in the course of a day, we tested the boat, brought it home, pulled this engine out, replaced the frost plug, put the engine back in, got it running, hooked everything back up. All good, ready to go. That was an epic day.
Legendary.
Legendary.
We should just grab a solenoid and put that in there.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll go to the marina. Are we going to be at the St. Catharines one anytime this week?
Sure.
If you're there, where's your job?
Burlington.
Okay, let's go to the one over on.
There's another one on Hester Street.
Is there? You can go to Dowser's or even.
Up on the mountain, Hester Street.
Haven't seen that one yet. Anyway, back to the boat. We're pretty much done. It's all cosmetic at this point. We got to paint the top portion of the boat white, so there's still some gel coat sanding. Finish up the interior
Vacuum
details.
You're going to take that grease stain off of the brand new carpet.
Take Phil's grease stain out. Just install, clean up, and prep all of the front bow rider cushions. Get all those installed. Everything worked really well. We've got to get the shifter mechanism, seems to have some issues. We'll change that solenoid, see if that fixes our problem. But other than that, we're pretty much done. And we'll be able to sell this rig. I'm gonna cry when it leaves. Got a lot of our lives in here.
Tears of joy.
Tears of joy.